Sometimes you'll have a goal that is going to be repeated or used in the future, and it may be useful to save that goal as a template, which means that you can set up new goals quickly and easily. For example, here we've got a goal for launching our new paid content, but we know that in the future we may perhaps use this type of goal, this structure here, these steps, for any sort of new product. And so that's where it makes sense to consider turning this goal into a template. So to do that, find the quick links here, which might be up in the right hand corner on wider screens, and look for the link that says create a template from this goal. If you have a Pro subscription, you'll then see the Pro Hub pop up with the goal already selected, and you can choose whether you want to start from a basis date or end by basis date. Start from a basis date means that all the steps will be calculated from the day that you start the goal, whether that's today or a date that you set. And end by basis date is where perhaps you're aiming for a deadline. So since we're doing a promotion of a new product, it might be that we're heading for a deadline. So I'm going to pick an end by basis date, and then all of the date calculations will be worked back from that target date. So when I'm happy, I click Start Template. And the first thing that GoalStormer does is shows me the information from my goal and all of the charts and steps and things inside of it. And this is my opportunity just to check through things and make sure that they make sense at the start. So, for example, here I've talked about our paid content, but I'm going to make that more general and talk about a new product. There we go. And I'm going to take the date out of there because any new product will probably have a different date. So when I'm happy with that information, I'll just quickly check that, yeah, that's fine. The chart information is still correct. And we'll have a look at the step information. And you can see that already GoalStormer has started to do calculations about the number of days before the deadline, before the end the step is, and as we go through you can see that those are different. I can also change things here if I need to, but if I'm happy I can just scroll down and make template. Now what GoalStormer does is it's created the template from that goal information and presented it ready for me. So we're in the template now, so I can write a short profile, which is a way of explaining to people what this template is for. So there we go. And because this is a corporate goal, I'm going to restrict it to my promo group, and I'm going to change the template now to private. So Live and Private publish the template so it can be used. Live makes it available to all GoalStormer users, and Private makes it available only to the members of this group here that I've selected. Again, I can check all of this information. I'm happy with that so far. I've not set an explicit start or end date. That means the user can create the goal with the date that they want. So I'm happy with this information, so let's update the main goal template information. Now it might be that I want to tweak the language used in the steps or perhaps the days. I can do that here, so I might want to make this due a little bit earlier, in which case I can update it. I might want to copy a step. I might want to view the steps in a Gantt view, which is what I can do here. And if needed, I can hover over the steps to see information. I can click on them to edit the information that's in there. Or I can click on an empty box in order to put a new step in. So when I'm happy, I can go back to the list. I update any steps that are needed individually, any changes, and I can also add resources in as well. Now resources are web links which are presented to the user because they've used this template goal. So if I as a user create a goal from this template, then I will see in that goal in its settings a whole load of resource links which have been provided to me because I've used this template. So it might be that we have a policy document that we want to put in there. So that could be an intranet link or an internet link. I can make it live, and then if I save that, you can see that now I have a resource link which is attached to this template. I can also set an expiry date on it as well if it turns out that I want to have this link disappear after a certain time, because maybe a policy has a particular lifetime and I can update that. Okay, so that is creating a template. If I want to go back in and manage it, I go to the templates menu within the Pro Hub, manage templates, and here launch a promotion of a new product is the one that I've selected. I just click use this template, and here I am. I can edit and manage this template and tweak it and tune it, perhaps changing the language or adding steps or so on as we learn more about how to use it. Now as a user, so this is Ali as the pro subscriber, the manager who's created that template from this goal here. But if I go into Sam's account, so Sam is a user who works with Ali and want to try and find that template and use it. I know it's about promotions, launching new products, so I'll search within templates, and there we are, launch a promotion of a new product. So that's the template that we've just created. I can see all of that information. I can see roughly how long it's going to end. And it's given me a suggested end date, which would be if the goal started today. Now I can change that if, for example, it's the end of September we're aiming for. And then I can create the goal from that template. There we are, all happy. If I go back in here, there we are, launch promotion of a new product. So that's that new goal has been created from the template, and you can see that all of the steps which were in the template have been created for me with the correct dates to end up at the right time. The chart is in there as well, and the settings are all set up, linked to this group here. And if I want to, I can go in and share that with the group so that we can track what we're doing. You'll also see that I've got both group and template resources now. So if I click on template resources, there's the launch policies that we talked about, so that all the information that I need, which is relevant to this goal, which has been created from the template, is available to me quickly. You can also see resources from this goals template and resources from the group down here in the quick links and actions. And that's how you use templates within GoalStormer to save a goal as a template so that other people can quickly and easily create copies of that, which they can then own and amend and use as a standard GoalStormer goal.